Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first ever episode of the All-Star Podcast. Yay! So, we are going to start this podcast, and you will see myself and Dr. King and a variety of other guests. We'll talk about listener questions, what's happening in the veterinary world, All-Star as a business, different shenanigans, funny clips, all sorts of fun stuff for you guys.
Have some other businesses, maybe in the local area, come in, talk about what they do to be successful, what they do to have fun, you know, how they motivate their staff maybe, who knows.
Yeah. So you can find this podcast on Facebook. So the first couple of episodes will be pre-recorded, and then after that we'll be streaming live on Facebook.
Yep. Scary.
Yeah, but definitely.
You know, one thing that you forgot is tell them who you are.
Oh, my name is Katie Ray.
That is the Katie Ray. You know, the person who was doing the lip sync, the lead lip sync.
That's me.
Lead actress. That's Katie Ray. So she's our one, almost only peacock that we have here.
I am indeed a peacock, but
at the
nobody
clinic.
knows what peacock is. That can be a segment later. We can just talk about peacocks and
animal
panthers and
yes.
owls and
all
that. So going forward, you can send your questions to us at anything personal, veterinary related. Send it to us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. And then soon we'll have an email that you can just send your questions straight to. So stay tuned for that.
And that brings up the first segment, right?
Yep, first segment.
Which is audience questions.
Audience questions.
Yes.
So literally whatever you want to ask, personal, vet related, we're here to answer them.
Business, family, whatever.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, and so we're going to talk about the first question we had this week, right?
Yep.
Okay, and it comes from
Holly Evans.
Holly Evans. All right, Holly. So you're awesome. Holly is an RVT. Mm-hmm. She works at Eli Lilly, Elanco. I don't know if it's...
RVT is a registered veterinary technician.
Yes. Yeah. Boom, bada bing. She works for Eli Lilly and Company. I think she might work on the Elanco side. She can always correct me if that is not correct.
Sounds right.
Sounds right. And she's got some amazing animals, and she herself is amazing. And so she sent in the first question.
Yes.
So.
All right, first question. How do vets and the rest of the staff de-stress to prevent burnout?
Whiskey?
Beer?
No. Okay, so that's one way, maybe, slightly. Okay, because...
Only on the weekends.
Possibly.
No, but for real, what do you do?
For me, I work out a lot.
Yeah.
And I walk the dogs.
Yes.
And yeah, working out is one of the biggest ways I probably de-stress. Come up with new ideas and relax.
Very similar to mine. I do yoga all the time.
Yoga.
All the time.
Every day.
Yeah, my husband asked if yoga was a real person, would I leave him for him?
I was like, say yes.
I was like, no.
She had to think about it.
No, it's a joke, but I think there's something to be said about physical exercise and meditation and stuff like that that really helps.
Absolutely. I think that
stop you from spiraling.
Well, and the industry itself, right, is emotionally charged.
Yes.
So I think that our day in, day out stresses, when it comes to compassion fatigue and things like that are real things.
Yeah.
So I think that it's important that, and that's something we talk to the staff about, making sure that people aren't suffering from compassion fatigue, and then how do you manage that and get yourself out of that kind of circle.
And we look out for each other. There's been plenty of times when we're like, hey, you do need a break. I'm here to step in.
Yeah. So I think from a stress standpoint, I think that exercise, talking to people, having fun. Yeah. We have a lot of fun here.
A lot of fun.
So
as you can see.
Yes. So I think all those things go to helping us.
A lot of fun. So
prevent burnout.
I mean, like during the day and stuff, we're pretty good at empowering each other and uplifting each other. We play music, we get the job done, but we're like slightly laid back at the same time so that it's not, we don't create our own stressful environment. We do our best to combat that and work together.
Well, and I think that burnout is something that is so common in the industry. She's, because Holly's speaking specifically about burnout too, that there are things that we put in place at the clinic to try and manage or minimize burnout. So whether it be, for instance, we decided we weren't going to be open on Saturdays and Sundays, which, we have wonderful clientele and they were very respectful of that.
Yeah.
And we're all in Monday through Friday. But you know what? We gave everybody the weekend to decompress and spend time with their families so that when they came back in on Mondays, they were ready to hit it running. Yeah. I think that we do things like we have longer appointment times, which allows us to build relationships, right, with people. So
not so rushed.
Right, not so rushed. And I think that from a veterinarian standpoint, it's really important that they think of veterinary medicine as accomplishing something else. I mean, rather than just the rote tasks every day, which is something we talk about as a staff all the time, that there has to be something more behind what you're doing.
Yes.
Right? So if you're just going through the motions, then in the end, it doesn't lead to as much fulfillment as if you actually have a reason why we're doing what we're doing.
Yes.
So I think that's how we've been able to prevent it.
Yeah.
So, in a nutshell.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
So next segment, what's the next segment we're going to talk about?
Next segment, funny clips. So this will be a regular thing. Mr. Harrison, who works for me personally, my personal assistant, is going to, he doesn't laugh every time. We're going to have him show us a funny clip on the TV. You guys will watch it with us. Same time, and we have never seen whatever it is that he's going to show us. So you're going to see our genuine reaction, like at time of with us.
With us. During.
Same
time.
So whatever happens, we don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, you know what too? We should mention before we watch that, because there might be instances where at times we might say things that maybe cuss from time to time. It might slip out. I'm just saying.
There may be some.
If that happens, please.
A little bit of a slip out word.
Yes, it just may. Especially with the.
Hopefully no F-bombs, but.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so there's that. Okay, hit us, Harrison.
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
Okay, we're ready.
First of all, the Deadpool's amazing.
Oh my dear Lord. Okay.
Thank you, but no.
Okay, holy cannolis.
Wait, snakes?
Do we have sound?
No, there is no sound on it.
There's no sound on that?
There's no sound. Okay.
How does she?
There is sound, but it's not that important.
It's not that important. That is a constricting snake. Okay, I'm just wondering.
Ah!
Oh my God.
We're watching TV together.
Yeah, but he just opened his mouth right next to her.
Right next to her head. But that's a constricting snake. He's going to, he could,
literally kill her.
So they wrap around you, and then every breath you take, they wrap around tighter and tighter and tighter. Boy, oh boy. Okay.
Why?
Wow. We're concerned.
I don't like that.
All right, ready?
Okay, we're ready for the next one.
Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I don't mind snakes, but.
Okay, we're ready. Yeah.
Oh, this spot looks comfy.
Just gonna hop right up there. Come on over.
Something that all of our cats do.
Oh,
there's
somebody in there.
Is there another cat in there?
That is so cute. Oh, he's like, you want to get out?
That was cute. He's like, hey, buddy, I'm just gonna sit here.
He
took his sweet time just standing on top of that box.
Crushing him. He's clearly the heftier of the two cats.
Oh, that is funny.
That's cute.
That's cute. I like it.
Next one.
Stairs surprise. Oh, I just had to figure out what mofo.
Wow!
So I get it. Surprise,
awesome. Exactly. Oh my God, that's awesome. Is that cat really jumping and did somebody throw him?
No, he's running. He's running.
Jumping. He is totally
running and jumping.
That dog. Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Surprise MFer is the best caption for that. That is. The dog even's like. That's cute.
Oh my God, that reminds me of the Die Hard movie. Okay.
The Die Hard movie?
The first one. Okay, let's see here. What else? Any others?
Oh.
Oh.
Perfect.
He looks like a seal.
Seriously?
That is a yellow.
He does look like a seal.
That's a yellow lab. Oh. He's like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my.
Oh.
He just said, I wanted to be a chocolate lab.
See, the vet tech in me says we'll see you next week for an ear infection.
Right, exactly. Oh my God, I cannot believe he put his head under.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Oh.
That is great. He looks like a seal. He goes from a yellow lab
Like, can
to
you
a
even
seal.
be mad? Like, can you even mad or
Oh,
like?
you cannot. No. And that pug
This-
is like, you are too dumb for words.
That water's gonna be cold too. It's snowing.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Toby. Toby's a great dog name. Listen, Toby. Come here.
Ugh. Oh. Wait up.
Rude.
He's laying back down. Wake up.
Oh my god. Hey. I said wake up. That cat looks like she's smacking him pretty hard too. Rude.
Next one.
Next.
Have you guys seen this one?
I don't think so.
This one's been going around social media a lot.
Is that a teeny tiny little baby pug?
Oh my God, that's so cute. Oh, he's so cute.
I need to hold that.
That is like is that like a miniature pug?
It has to be. That's the smallest pug.
Oh my God, his little butt is so cute.
He tries to jump, but there's like not enough weight to him, so it's just kind of like.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is.
That's
I
adorable.
could watch
He doesn't
that
even
all
look
day.
real.
Beep bop boop 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 boop. You should put some funny music to that.
I actually, you know what? I actually might have music. Actually, no, I'm not going to bring that right now.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
There's two more.
Two more. Okay.
Two more. Oh.
Oh,
Pug life.
I love it.
Oh, baby.
He's like, I'm working.
The dog walker. We're walking here. Making my way downtown. Walking.
Oh gosh.
That is actually what my life feels like. So I relate.
Oh gosh.
Last one.
Okay.
Also, a side note, you guys are at 13 minutes. So.
Oh, that's a fail. I'll take that. And the plate. In the head.
And coming down.
And the poor pugs. Poor pugs.
For whatever reason, reminds me of the plates at 10 West. I did that not too long ago. I was trying to cut my
No, you didn't.
broccoli up, and it didn't come off. But I flipped the plate because I was so aggressively cutting
Did
the
it fall?
broccoli.
Did the food come off?
It kind of flipped onto the table, so luckily it didn't come all the way into my lap.
Yeah.
But of course, my husband was like, "Really? And I was like, "Yeah, I did that
I
on
did
purpose."
that.
Like,
Oh gosh. Okay, those are great. Good job coming up with those video
that's
clips.
funny. I like this.
Director Harrison?
This is a good segment.
Those were good ones.
I feel good about that.
Yeah.
I just provide quality clips.
Okay. Also,
Quality
hey, I suppose
clips.
people could give us links too to
Yes.
clips.
Yeah,
too,
send
that
the
they
links
find
to
that
the
are
funny videos that you would like to see our reactions to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
What's new and exciting this week?
Oh, yeah.
Um,
So we just finished dental week month.
We just finished dental month, longest month of my life. I'm just kidding. No, it was good. So the industry, all the vets tend to have February be the dental month, so we really promote dental health and clean teeth for your dogs and cats. So we were basically just jam-packed all of February getting those done, and some dogs had extractions, some didn't.
Yeah, it ran the gamut.
It was a lot, but we did it.
Yeah.
We did.
How many dentals did you do?
I don't have the separated number of dental procedures. We did 66 procedures in February, which is our record. The next highest was October last year when we did 60. So we beat our personal record by 6 procedures. I don't know off the top of my head how many of those were dentals, but because it was also Foreign Body February.
Foreign Body February. I didn't even think of it like as February.
It's hashtag Foreign Body February, hashtag Foreign Body February Fridays.
Yeah.
Hashtag Freaky Friday.
Yeah.
So foreign bodies, just when a dog or cat eats something, they can't pass, and then it gets obstructed, and we have to go in and surgically remove it. So that, for whatever reason, has been happening left and right. We have had at least one a week for
5 weeks,
5 or 6 weeks, and I would almost battle for 2 a week. Like there's been a lot.
There's been, and sometimes there has been 2 a week.
Yeah.
I mean, they eat stuff that just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. And I was talking to somebody the other day about it because I was like, I just don't get it. Like, why all of a sudden is everybody eating things?
Right.
And they were like, well, they're bored. And I was like, haha, that's funny. Oh wait, no, that actually makes sense because they're inside. They're not going for as many walks. They're bored. They really are bored.
Looking for stuff to do.
My dogs won't, my one dog, Nala's a perfect angel, of course, but Wilfred won't stop eating spatulas.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. Keep the spatulas off the counter.
Keep them away from the dogs.
But I just keep forgetting, and then I find shards of wooden spatula all over the house, and then a couple of spots of vomit.
Not good.
No. So, I think everybody, including ourselves, is ready for warmer weather.
I'm ready for warmer weather, for sure.
What else is happening?
Let's see here. We are interviewing for some associate veterinary positions.
Woo!
So we've met and talked to a lot of great people.
Yes.
So we're in the process of that. So that's kind of exciting. And also we've been talking to some people about veterinary assistant positions.
Veterinary assistants.
So we've got that cooking on the books. Let's see here. What else? It's just been great. We've had a variety of cases. So medicine-wise, so it's always interesting. Of course, annuals that come in. I mean, those are our daily things that we do on a regular basis, and then
doing the
problem cases,
annual vaccines and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think what else is new or exciting going on. I think we about covered it. That might be it for new information.
I think so.
Okay.
That's it for new stuff.
I was going to throw out Brittany and...
What about Brittany?
And,
Oh, no, it's too early. We can't do that.
Okay.
All right, stay tuned on that.
Stay tuned for that. We'll get back to you.
Oh, my God.
Let's see here. What else?
She would never forgive you.
Well, APC, who's Allie Cook, and she's trying to explore with Rowan, who's our English lab, about different training, and she's going through Karen Pryor's training school, but then she's also interested in some other aspects
for
of
behavior and stuff. So we're gonna have our own little behavior specialist with us, which will be awesome.
Let's see here. What else? Oh, the other really cool thing is we've got Dr. Dudley and Terry Russell working on the education program.
Yes,
for All-Star Veterinary Clinic. So
different preschools and Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts and whatever, all those different groups can come take a tour of the hospital, talk to a vet, and learn about basically what it is to be a vet.
Yeah, so we're expanding that and exploring ways to
which is so much fun.
Reach people.
I wish I had that when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for some of those programs because that's going to be kind of exciting. Let's see here. What else? Anything else that I'm missing as far as staff, things that are going on? Anybody doing anything else exciting?
Is there anything, going away from announcements, is there anything in the world that's happening that you guys have opinions on that you want to talk about? Or?
Oh, there's plenty to talk about. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a lot of things in the world.
Just be about the clinic.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, I just started my second yoga teacher training. That's something in the world.
You're having to memorize.
Yeah, I have to memorize 62 pages of dialogue.
A lot of information.
Lots of it, but it's going to be amazing when I can teach it. So, yeah.
Let's see here. Current events. Gosh, there's just so many things going on. But I don't know if there's anything
I have literally been listening to recordings of myself going through this dialogue for a month now that I don't even know what's happening in the world right now.
I know. I've been reading so much because that was one of the goals for this year.
Yeah.
That I'm not like consuming as much like TV or news or things like that as much.
Good. I just can't wait until I can watch TV again.
What was your favorite show?
It's a loaded question. Of all time or like right now?
Right now.
Right now. That still kind of answers itself. So I usually watch when I can watch TV. I either I have an hour long ish episode, kind of serious TV show, and then I have the 20-minute episodes TV shows that are funny.
Okay.
So depending on what I'm in the mood for and what's happening, then I will do that. So right now my serious show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is one of my favorite shows of all time. So
it's kind of two.
And then my second rewatch, and then the other show is Letterkenny, which you've heard me talk about a lot. It's a Canadian TV show. It's about there's 5,000 people in Letterkenny, and here are their problems.
Oh.
It's the whole gist.
Okay.
So it's about Hicks from Canada, and then what they call skids from Canada. They're just basically meth heads.
Yes.
And there is no point to that show in any way, shape, or form, but it is hilarious. It's so funny.
I have to check that one out.
It's pretty inappropriate. But as far as the language,
inappropriate, shameless inappropriate.
No,
not that inappropriate.
It's inappropriate as in I think every third, fifth word might be the F word.
Oh, okay.
But no, there's not a bunch of inappropriate sexual content, so that's good.
That's good.
But no, it's a good TV show to okay, I got to turn my brain off for a little bit, so let's just watch something dumb that's really funny.
Yes. I'd say my show that is my most recent favorite show, which Harrison's tired of me talking about, is The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Ah, you told me to watch that.
Harrison doesn't
don't like
it. No, it is good.
I've heard that I would like it.
No. Oh my God, it's so freaking funny. But it's funny because it's not appropriate things that are happening to the people that are acting. So it's funny. So for instance,
you find that funny?
I find it freaking hilarious. He finds it depressing. He doesn't like to see somebody not being treated appropriately or something like that. Whereas I'm oh my God, that's hilarious because that would never happen in today's world.
Yeah.
So for instance, in Hairspray, where they're walking down the sidewalk and there's two pregnant women in a bar smoking. Right. See? She laughs.
That's funny.
That's funny because you would never see that now.
No.
It's more of it's more of a person inflicting, for example, spoilers.
Spoiler alert. Okay, what?
Spoiler alert.
The Joel, who's the husband to Mrs. Maisel, what's her first name?
Midge.
Midge?
Miriam, Midge.
Midge?
They end up breaking up or splitting, and he just runs away from her, escapes from her.
Physically runs?
Yes, yes. But he basically leaves her.
Yeah, he leaves her.
But then their parents both blame Midge. It was
right. See, which wouldn't happen nowadays.
It's insult. They're mad.
So it's really funny though. You got it's not depressing. It's really funny.
That doesn't sound.
No,
funny.
he's not describing it correctly.
Dr. King, I think that's inappropriate.
No. So listen, she comes down from her apartment, which this is a Jewish community, Jewish family in New York in the 1950s. So her father is a professor at South Carolina, or no, wait, not they're in New York. Anyway, Columbia. And then math professor, and her mom is a stay-at-home mom, and she comes down from her apartment because they're living in the same building now, and comes in to tell her parents that her husband is leaving her. So she walks in and she's like, I think you two need to sit down. And so the parents don't sit down. She sits down, and then she goes, Joel left me. And the first thing that comes out of the mother's mouth is, what did you do?
Ah!
I thought it was really funny because that's not it's not it's not now in today's world, but back then, where the woman was expected to keep the man happy, all these kind of cultural things. Right. And so then it was hilarious. And then her dad's, doing the same kind of thing. And she's like,
maybe I'll have to see it.
She's like, wait a minute. So she's kind of like a woman of today. In the 50s.
Okay, I can get behind.
Right. So what she's willing to do.
All about.
Yeah, is be a woman of today. She doesn't know she is, but you know what I mean? And then, advancing her own career as a comedian and being willing and confident enough, even though people are saying, what in the heck are you doing? She's like, nope, you know what? This is what I want to do. I'm passionate about it. I'm enthusiastic about it. I can do this. And so it's that story.
that makes me want to watch it.
Right, exactly. But over this...
It's it's not only that though. Like I feel like I don't know.
Oh, and I think that they do such a great job with the wardrobe stuff for everybody. You know, like it's just they did a great job with it.
That's good.
And the girl that does is Midge is amazing.
She's good.
That's good.
I mean, she's a good comedian. But anyway, so that is my current favorite show.
Nice.
I watched it all. Now I'm waiting.
I don't think Eric and I. That reminds me. Eric and I watched a movie the other day, and someone's gonna be upset that I don't know the name of this movie, but it was a Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz movie, and I was like, this would not be okay today because he like.
I got it. I'm looking it up.
It's called like Night and Day or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it's like KNIGHT,
yes,
I think.
Yeah.
Night and Day. Well, anyway, he basically like stalks Cameron Diaz, and he drugs her a lot, and then like
it's called
kidnaps her. Night and Day. Yeah, like kidnaps her and shit, and it was like it's so funny. See, it's like. In the movie, like, it's funny that she keeps waking up. Like, they were just in this car, and now she's in a plane, and all of a sudden they have to jump off the plane, and it's all like, oh my God, they're flying from a plane. And I'd be like, no, MFer, you just kidnapped me and drugged me for like the third time. Get out of my life.
Right, exactly.
And she like tries to get away. That's it. She tries to get away for like half a second, and then like ultimately goes back to him
and loves him.
And actually, the firefighter in that movie is Riley from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So you like that part of it?
Yes.
Okay.
But I didn't finish watching it because I went to bed. But you know what else we were watching the other day? And everybody here thinks I'm crazy, but we were watching this rock climbing documentary, and I didn't finish talking about why I couldn't like. There's two that. One, I don't know.
The one is a movie, isn't it? That just won the awards?
Alex Ham, horror, something, whatever. Eric and I saw that one in theaters. That guy's incredible. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast like twice.
Yeah, like no safety gear, nothing.
Free solo.
Yeah, that's
free solo.
it. Yeah.
Because there's a difference between free solo and free climb. So that was at El Capitan, right? So we watched that one, and then all of a sudden we both realized that we were like into rock climbing, but I'm scared of heights, so I don't think that I'm going to be doing the rock climbing. But we started watching another one about Tommy. Can't remember his last name. Tell me something about the Dawn Wall, and he's trying to free climb it. So he and a partner, they have ropes, but they like basically one goes up to one pitch, and then the other one has to come up, and then they go like they alternate. So if the rope is under them, so if they fall, the rope catches them, but it's not like the rope is hanging from above. Right?
I got you.
So anyway, so that spoilers again. I had seen Tommy because I think he was on Alex's documentary for a hot second. But this guy was, he and a couple friends went to Kyrgyzstan, something like that. Okay. Some country, and because it was like supposed to be really good for rock climbing. So they went there in like 2000 something, and there was like a civil war or something happening. So they actually end up getting shot at while they're on the side of this mountain. So they come down, and then they become hostages, and they're like they literally have captors that have taken them.
This is real. This is for real.
This is real life.
Okay.
And then they get taken like through the jungle and stuff, and they're with these people for 6 days. Well, it started with 4 captors. 2 of the 4 captors left and got murdered by like the other part of the war. And then it was down to 2. Well, then the one left to go get food, so then they only had 1 captor left. And the captor was taking them like up the side of this mountain, and they're all rock climbers. So he was saying that like the terrain was really like relatively easy for them, but for the captor, he was having a hard time.
All right.
So they came to realize that this captor was going to kill them. So he pushed the captor off the side of the mountain and killed him.
Nice.
And was like, he couldn't believe that he just killed someone, but it was like literally kill or be killed.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Yeah.
So they end up getting rescued. A couple days after that, I think they were there for like 6 or 7 days total, and then come back to the United States. So it takes him a really long time to get back from that. He uses rock climbing to like help him through that. Well, then one day he's using a saw and he cuts his finger off. Like literally, his pointer finger on his left hand cuts it off. And he is a professional rock climber. Like he's getting paid to do this, right?
Oh my gosh.
So they were like, oh, better give up. That's it. Well, no. He kept going. He's down to 9 fingers, and he's still like the world's best rock climber.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't get to finish it because it's like a 2-hour documentary, but I'm like, so that's one thing that Eric and I were watching together. Eric's my husband, that I can't wait to finish watching.
That sounds good. I got to watch that.
Probably will tonight. I was like, I didn't know that I was this into rock climbing.
Yeah.
So cool. There's one where Alex breaks down the iconic rock climbing scenes for movies.
Oh.
It was interesting. He's like, this is total bull. Like, this is bull. This would never happen.
Gonna happen.
All right, that's actually pretty cool. You know, like.
Oh gosh.
So,
very cool.
Yeah, I liked it. But Harrison, what are you watching?
I am watching. Well, my mom and dad, they're into Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And so I watched like 7 straight seasons of that. And mind you, Katie, look at me. Mind you, that there are 10 episodes each season.
Yes.
So I watched like around 70 hours in like probably like 2 months.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing, right? It might sound bad. I know it sounds bad, but whenever I start watching a show, I watch a show. All right, I don't do anything else. I mean, besides like working and stuff. I go to sleep, go to work, come home, do whatever I need to do with my dog, and then watch. Although I've taken a break recently because there are a lot of games coming out, but I don't really watch a lot of shows. I usually just watch YouTube and Twitch.
Oh.
So no shows.
I don't understand Twitch at all, but I watched Game of Thrones. Spoilers, again, spoilers.
Yes.
The first episode I ever watched was The Red Wedding.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, Pete. Why'd you jump to that
We
episode?
didn't know. It was when it was airing on television, and my sister had a Game of Thrones party, and I was like, well, whatever, I'm never going to watch this. And that was the very first episode I ever watched. And I didn't watch it again for like, I think like a full year had passed.
That's like one of the most intense,
hardcore
hardcore
I know.
episodes.
Second part to that, again, spoilers. It's when, I can't remember his name now. Whatever his face is, burns his daughter, was the first episode.
Oh, that was a hardcore episode.
That was
too.
the first episode that Eric watched.
Oh.
And Eric was like, I will not support a show that burns children. I'm never watching this. And he has stuck true to that. He has never watched it since. Stannis, yeah. Stannis' daughter, yep.
Oh, God.
That was hardcore.
That
Messed
was hardcore. That was messed up.
Messed up.
It was.
The thing I like about Game of Thrones is that it starts off pretty raunchy, but their character development
is extreme.
on point.
Yeah. That's what makes it interesting. I like the conflict between the families, between the people. I don't know. It's just fascinating.
Yeah. When
Fascinating
Khaleesi, the first time she gives the command for fire, I literally was like, yes!
Yeah, that was awesome. I like her a lot. I like her character a lot. Okay, so Harrison, anything else you wanted us to cover?
No.
Because we could talk all day.
So, how often are we going to try and do the podcast for everybody? Weekly?
Yes.
Weekly podcast,
Yes,
right? Okay.
It's a weekly podcast.
Anything else that you wanted to mention to the folks out there?
Yeah, keep foreign materials away from your animals,
Okay.
please. No, just
The gist of this entire thing.
send us your questions.
Yeah, please interact with us. Help
Whatever.
us have fun with podcasts.
Yeah.
And that goes across all the platforms. When we do Dr. King Says or Dudley's, what is her?
Dudley's Tips and Tricks. We have not done that one yet.
Dudley's, okay, spoiler alert again. Dudley's Tips and
I already
Tricks.
know about it.
Oh, you know about it. Okay, so that's going to be, let us know if there's any information you'd like to,
That you would like to see.
or have us talk about.
Yeah.
We are here for you. So, all right.
Okay, so more of these podcasts to come.
More to come. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My name is Katie Ray.
I'm Dr. King.
And this is the All-Star Podcast. No look 5.
Oh, I looked.
Oh,
Wait,
you looked.
No look. Oh, we got it.
Yes.
All right.
I think I kind of looked, but
Have a great week, everybody.
see you next time.